Hello, this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you have joined me here before. I'm here today with a Diamond Art Club sneak peek. This is Garden Shed by Larry Jones. Let me just bring it up so you can see it a bit more clearly. And this is being released this Saturday, the 14th of March. I really like Larry Jones as an artist. I'm trying to think, I have at least a couple of his, I think, in my stash. And yeah, he makes such interesting, detailed, fun pieces that are just really fun to diamond paint, I think. And this is no exception. This is a big and beastie painting. It is 69.9 centimeters by 93.8 centimeters. But I think you'll agree as we get into this. I mean, you can see from the bit of render here on the box, there's a lot of detail. It had to be big. But there's so much variety within the picture, you know. I feel like it won't ever get samey because each section of the painting has got different stuff going on in it. So yeah, as I said, it's coming out this Saturday, the 14th of March. And as usual for Saturday releases, there are two different release times to look out for, depending on where you are in Diamond Art Club's reward structure. So if you are a Diamond or Ruby member, you get to start shopping a little bit earlier than everyone else. You will be able to purchase from, now let me get this right because I know the clocks have changed in the US and they haven't over where I am in the UK. So it is 9 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Eastern time, or 4 PM in the UK. If you are waiting for general release, that's just half an hour later. So that's 9:30 AM Pacific time, 12:30 PM Eastern time, or 4:30 PM UK time. I'm pretty sure, I'm doubting myself now. I'm pretty sure those are the times. I will put a note on the screen if I'm wrong about any of those. And definitely this is the time of year to be checking if you're at all unsure, if you're in a different time zone, what that means for you, because I know clocks change in different countries at different times. Our clocks won't go forward until the end of March here in the UK. So yeah, got a few weeks of being a little out of sync with the usual schedule. Anyways, this beautiful painting comes with 65 colours, which includes 2 ABs and 6 fairy dust diamonds. So we're going heavy with the fairy dust, which no complaints from me. I love me some fairy dust diamonds. And it has got almost 106,000 diamonds in it. To be expected because it's big and beastie. So you'll see that Diamond Art Club kits come with this wraparound around the top section, and that's got a render of the artwork, which is really nice to see. And then you have an image, a full image of the artwork here. You have another one here, and then there's another one on the bottom. There's a sticker on the bottom of the box. So whatever way you store your kits, you're going to be able to see which one is which. If we take the sleeve off, you'll find the nice sturdy underbox, and then inside that, ooh, if I can get my, I hurt my thumb a few minutes ago and I'm like, ow, trying to pull out this, this insert, because yes, we also have this tray inside the box. So there's many layers of protection for your diamond painting as it travels to you. We have a toolkit, which I'll take you through the contents in a moment. There is the diamond painting and drills. And we also have this little pouch here. So I'm going to take you through all these pieces, starting with the toolkit. So Diamond Art Club have standardized their toolkits. You're going to get the same toolkit in every full-size diamond painting, no matter whether it is round or square drills. The only exception is that very small snack size projects will come with a smaller tray. But yeah, most of the time you're going to get this exact toolkit. So let me get all the bits out. Okay. First up, we have the Twist and Pick applicator pen. As usual, my camera is taking its sweet time to focus. Come on now, you can do it. So yeah, you've got a nice ergonomic pen. I was getting a spare brass tip out of a pen that I'd had in the past the other day, and I was really struck by how thin and flimsy the old style plastic pens feel in comparison to these. I've just got used to these now. So yeah, these are a really nice feel in your hand. You've got a 4-placer on this end, and this is a standard push-in end, so any push-in placer that you have, if you prefer to use something else, should fit in there. And then on this end, you have a lid that you can remove like so. And here we have your single placer end. So this is where the pen gets its name, twist and pick applicator, because what you're going to do is twist, and you'll see there is a clear substance in there. That is wax. And the twisting is going to make the wax come up to the tip of the placer, like so. Pinch off any excess, and you are now good to go for your single placer. So you're ready to pick up your drills. This is refillable, so you can unscrew it the other way once you're all out of wax and put more in, or if there's a different wax or putty that you prefer to use. Lots of people have reported that plenty of other substances do work in here, so you could also just unscrew it and then, you know, scrape out this wax and put in your preferred wax or putty. So that's the pen. There's a roll of baggies, always useful to have. And then you have the tray. This is the other big upgrade that we had a little while ago now, but still feels fairly recent to me. Time has no meaning. So yeah, this is a really nice tray to get as just, you know, your free toolkit. It is stackable, meaning that if you end up with several of these, if you buy a few kits, they will neatly stack on top of each other. It has a lid that slides off like so. And then once you've slid that off, you can take out this stopper. Inside we have a few more bits. So you have got more of that clear wax that you saw in the pen. You've got pink wax in case you prefer that original formula. And you also have a 7 placer in case you prefer that to the 4 placer that's already on the pen. And then once those are out, you can see you've got a really good space here. I mean, if you compare it to my hand, you can see that this is a much bigger tray than you get in a lot of toolkits. Next up, we have this pouch here, which contains all sorts of useful information. So if you open that up, we'll look at these bits in a moment. But first of all, you have got all the information that you're going to need to help you. If you're new to diamond painting or new to Diamond Art Club, this is going to explain everything you might need to know. So you've got some tips and tricks for your project. You've got how to use and refill the pen that I showed you. You've got step-by-step instructions for diamond painting if you're new to it. You've got kit content, so you can check off everything and make sure you've got it all. And then on these outer flaps, this one has a QR code for Diamond Art Club's Facebook group. It's a really great resource. There's about 50,000 people in there, so it is a big group. And Diamond Art Club will vet you to make sure that you have previously made a purchase from them before allowing you in. They'll check that your Facebook name matches a name on your account. So if that doesn't match up for whatever reason, just, you know, drop customer services a message. But it's a really great resource. You know, people share pictures of their completions, there's chatter, there's discussion about upcoming releases. It's a fun group. And then over here, you have got save 20% off your first app purchase, because Diamond Art Club has an app as well as a website. So if you prefer to buy your kits that way, you can. And there is a discount for it, because there's always a discount at Diamond Art Club. They run several seasonal discounts throughout the year, you know, for special days in the US or things like Black Friday. There's so many discount codes. And even if there's nothing special going on, you can also find an evergreen code in this Facebook group. If you've never purchased from them before and you would like to, you are more than welcome to use my affiliate codes, which are in the description box below. There's CAT20 for 20% off and CAT10 for $10 US off, or the equivalent in your local currency. Next up, we have a trading card, which Diamond Art Club refers to as their treasure quest cards. So you're going to find a pretty holographic image of the artwork. And the border around it is going to tell you what colour of card you have got here. And that is relevant not just for kind of collectability, but also because you can use these to claim rewards. So I have here a bronze card, which is by far the most common. You're going to get bronze cards in most of the kits you purchase. But if you get a bit lucky, you may get a silver card. If you're even luckier, you'll get a gold card. And, you know, if it's the kind of day when really you should be playing the lottery, you might get a black card. The purpose of those is to enable you to claim rewards that you will find at this website address here, diamondartclub.com/redeem. So if you check out that address, it's going to tell you how many of each kind of card you will need to collect to claim rewards. And the rewards are things like gift cards, which go up to a top value I think is $200. And the kind of top prize, the top reward is a custom kit from Diamond Art Club. They offer custom kits now, but only via this program. So yeah, you'll need to collect either a certain number of bronze, a certain number of silver, and a certain number of gold cards, or a certain number of black cards for each of those rewards. And yeah, all the details are there. This scratch off panel conceals a code, and that's what you'll use to make a claim when you are ready. And then we have the sticky label. So you've got individually cut stickers here, perfect for your logbook. We have a nice image of the artwork here. Oh, wow, I love this. This has got so much detail. There's so many like surprise animals. The more you look at it, the flowers are just beautiful. It's going to be a confetti piece. I say that with complete confidence before I have unraveled the diamond painting, because how could it not be? And if you don't know what I mean by that, what I mean is I'm expecting that you're going to be changing the colour of drill in your tray very regularly as you work through this. There is going to be a lot of chopping and changing to bring all that detail to life. But yeah, it's going to be worth it because this is going to be so much fun. There's a cat in the upstairs window. I mean, just, you know, give me all the cats. But yeah, I just find this one so fun. And I love pictures where you've got pictures within a picture, you know, you've got elements that you'll complete and get that sense of satisfaction from a completion while you work towards completing the whole thing. And I think all these different patches of flowers, which are quite distinct colours, all the different animals, it's going to give you that over and over again. And then inside we have the labels for storage pots. And at the end here are those special drills I mentioned. So you've got two ABs. AB, just in case you're not aware, stands for Aurora Borealis, and they have a glitzy coating on them used for accents. And then the ones with a Z are fairy dust drills, so they have a more subtle glitter coating, which it provides accents, but also it provides texture, is the way I would describe it. But I'm going to go through all the drills in a little bit so you'll see them up close. But yeah, what a gorgeous colour palette. There's so many bright and beautiful colours in this. I'm excited. Let's take a closer look at the diamond painting. Okay, it comes in this branded dust cover bag, which as ever, I'm going to do my best to open without ripping, and then I'll probably fail. But yeah, I like to keep all my diamond paintings that I have waiting to be worked on boxed up exactly as they came. So I will be putting it back in here once I've taken a look at it with you. Here are the drills. Wow. Okay, these colours are just lush. I'm really motivated by colours. If you're not new here, you will know this because I always bang on about it. But just bright colours bring me so much joy when diamond painting. You've obviously got some more neutral, darker shades as well, but look at these bright beauties popping out. And I spy an AB there. But I'm going to go through these one by one in a moment. So first of all, let's take a look at the diamond painting. I'm going to roll it back on itself to get it a bit flatter. Charlie, my kitten, is at the other end of the table looking very offended by the noise. So before I unroll this for you, you might just about see, let me find a place where it's more visible. Do you see some grey lines going through the painting? Grey dotted lines. Those are marking out where there are perforations in the cover. So Diamond Art Club has this really nice thick double-sided cover to their paintings, and it's already broken up into 10 by 10 centimetre sections for you with the perforated lines holding it together. So you can just tear or cut those as you're going and your painting is pre-sectioned for you. If you prefer to use another method of sectioning it, you know, if you prefer release paper or washi tape or whatever, then you can do that. You just have to be a little careful to make sure that it doesn't split as you're moving it. Oh, there's a big beam of light come from outside, which is beautiful, but I feel like it's probably made it a bit hard for you to see. So I'm just going to draw the curtains. Always a shame to shut out the sun, particularly at this time of year when we're only just moving into more spring-like weather, but more important on this occasion that you can see what I'm showing you. Okay. As ever, because this is a big and beastie painting, you won't be able to see it all in one go, but I will move around and show you it and pan over it in a little bit. Now this one has come a little bit crumpled. Don't panic if that happens to you. It's just where the cover's shifted a bit in transit. So we can fix that nice and easily by pulling the cover back. And then smoothing it back down. And you can see that's lying much more flat straight away. Okay, let me move the camera so you can see the whole thing. How gorgeous is this painting? I really, really like this one. So just as I said, this is, I mean, confetti heaven or confetti hell, depending on your perspective. There is a lot of confetti, particularly in this section here with the flowers and the trees up at the top part as well. If you are daunted by this, if you look at this and you think, I love it, but I don't want to work on a really big kit and it's got lots of confetti, whatever it might be, my top tip with kits like this is to just not be scared of having multiple whips on the go, multiple works in progress, because a kit like this, I will almost certainly break up into sections. And what I mean by that is I will kit it up, I'll work on it until I feel like, oh, maybe I'm done with this, maybe I need a bit of a change. And then I'll switch to something else that's very different, and then I will come back to this in the future. And yeah, that opens up kits like this to me that I feel like if I tried to work on them in one go, I maybe wouldn't enjoy them as much because I might burn out from it a bit. And you know, we're all different, that might not work for you. And you may absolutely love confetti and big projects and you're just going to work on it the whole way through. I just mention it because, yeah, I know a kit like this is a little intimidating to look at, but if you break it up, it can feel a lot more doable. All these animals are just, oh. What have we got? We've got a squirrel, we've got a tortoise, I think that's a dog, there's a butterfly, a very big butterfly. We've got a horse. It kind of looks like a unicorn. Is that just rendering or? No, it's the fact that it's not a horse, it's a deer or a stag with antlers. Cat. Good grief. And there's the cat up there, a little orange cat, a bit like my Harry. And that's, yeah, just such a cat-like activity, isn't it? To be staring out of a window, surveying his land. Oh, and there's a bird up at the top as well. So yeah, so many animals in here. So much wildlife and nature. These plants, all the different flowers and trees. Oh, I'm starting to ramble because I'm excited. I think this kit is going to be a stunner. Okay, let's look through the colours while I collect myself. And yeah, we'll see what drills colours you'll be playing with if you buy this kit. Here we go. This gives you a snapshot of the colours. There's a few extras going off the sides. But yeah, what can I say about a colour palette like this? It just, so much fun to work with bright colours like this kit has. Diamond Art Club arranges their drills by size of bag, so the number of drills effectively that you're going to have in the kit. So let's start off by looking at the biggest bags, the bags of colour that there's going to be the most of in the kit. So we kick off with 3 bags of this green, and then straight away here is the first fairy dust drill. So let me bring that up to the camera. Just in case you've not come across these, because I mean, they've been around a few years now, but they are a little bit newer to the scene than ABs are as special drills. You can hopefully just about see that subtle glitter coating. They are really pretty. And then let's just keep scrolling through. Oh, I love that colour. Whoops, they're getting all caught on each other, sorry. Lovely bright red. Oh, and here's the first AB in an even fatter bag than that fairy dust. So look at this bright, fun green. I'm going to try and figure out where these special drills go in the kit in a little bit, by the way. Here's the next of our fairy dust drills, another reasonably sized bag. So it's seeming like we're going to have quite a lot of special drill action in this kit. Oh, and here next door, I didn't notice of it being brown, but this is also fairy dust. I'm not sure I remember seeing a brown fairy dust before. And yeah, 2 bags of that one. Oh, the bright pinks and the blues. I'm a sucker for blues. Such beautiful shades. This is a really good time of year, I feel like, for this kit to be released. You know, because it gives big, well, more summer than spring vibes to me with all of the plants that are in bloom. But, you know, it's the time of year for it, isn't it? When we're starting to look towards warmer, sunnier weather. For those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, at least. Which I think is where most of my viewers are from. Another AB. And that lovely bright pink to finish this strip. Okay. Absolutely loving the range in this one. I don't think there are any colours in here that I will have a chance to get bored of. I love 666 too, so that's a beautiful one to have in fairy dust form. Apologies, my doorbell rang. I'm pretty sure I was on this one here. So it's just a couple of others on that strip. Another beautiful baby blue there. And here we have the last strip of drills with the little baby bags, the colours that there's not so much of in the kits, but they're still used just to add depth, to really bring that render to life. Here is another fairy dust. I've lost track. Is that all of them or is there one more? Oh, here's another one. That's a really pretty sort of, it's somewhere between peach and brown. And there you go. That's the end of them. So what can I say? This colour palette is a bit of me. I think it's going to be so much fun. Right, I'm going to pan over the kit now so you can take a closer look at it, and then I'll come back and have a look at where the special drills go. Right, this is the part where I do my best to find where the special drills go so you can see where you'll be placing them. But it is tricky with a piece as big and detailed as this, so bear with me if I do not get them all. When I do not get them all, I should say. Right, that big fat bag of orange ABs to kick us off. So I see that through this patch of yellowy orange flowers here. And also over here in the patch of sunflowers, which makes perfect sense. There is a little bit in the butterfly and a little bit over there in the yellow flowers. And any more? Yeah, this, like, what is that? Like just like a sun catcher decoration at the top of the shed. That's got a few of them as well. And then the green AB is symbol J, and that is quite plentifully through this patch. Is it over here? I see a few in this one, but it's more different shades of green. Where else? It is down here on this side, and I also see it in that patch. And then any at the bottom. There are a few bits and bobs in these patches down here, not as prominently. Don't think it's amongst the sunflowers, but yeah, the green AB is spread pretty liberally through all the green parts of the painting. Now, fairy dust, that orangey brown one, that was a fairly small bag. That is in the squirrel, this beautiful red squirrel. Love that. It's also in these pots around here and a little bit here. Just more pots in the shed. I see a few specks of it over there. And I also see it in the cat. And a little bit up in the bird up at the top. So there's more of that than I realised. And then the red fairy dust, that is these berries. Are they berries? No, they're apples or something, surely, because they're too big for berries. I'm never good at identifying things, am I? Sorry. Don't think it's over there because that's more pinky. Oh, but these little decorations going around the edge of the roof, they have that in them. And it's a little bit here in the red door. There are specks of it around here in these plants. And again, over on that side, and no red at the bottom. Okay, yellow fairy dust. Now that one is also speckled pretty liberally through here. So this is going to be like chock-a-block full of special drills. There is a little bit, I believe, on the butterfly. Yep. I saw it and then I lost track of it and I was doubting myself, but it is there. It is all through the sunflowers. There's a little bit in this plant and over there. And then the yellow parts of these decorations. And up here in this part. I mean, when I said I'd spot where there's special drills go in this kit, I could have just pointed at the entire kit because they're kind of everywhere. The baby blue fairy dust, that is in this kind of paneling decoration on the roof. There's also some little bits here and this sky and outlining the bird in the sky up there and where you've got patches of sky coming through the branches here. And there's a little bit on the shed decoration there. And then coming down to the bottom, we've got some blue flowers and it is spread through all of those as well. The brown fairy dust, and again, there was quite a bit of that, wasn't there? That is all through the tortoise. Oh, and this path, and then the dog, and the deer, and then inside the shed, amongst all the bits and bobs in there. There's a little bit here and here. So just sort of outlining patches of the shed. And I think that is just about it. And lastly, there is a purple fairy dust. I always think of that symbol as being a bit like a gate. So where is the gate? Here, this patch of purpley flowers here, and then also this patch here. So yeah, loads and loads and loads of special drills in this kit. It is going to be gorgeous. Okay, so that is all I have to show you today for this kit, but isn't it stunning and just fun? It's going to be so much fun to work on. I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm not sure if I'll get to it this year because I kind of have my spring and early summer fairly well planned out with diamond paintings already, but I would definitely like to work on this in the springtime to have ready for summer and just kind of get me ready for those summer vibes. It's going to be joyful. Let me know if this one's going in your shopping basket on Saturday. And don't forget, if you are not in the US, clocks have changed in the US. It may or may not affect the release time for you. It may not be your usual release time this week. Speaking for people like me here in the UK, it definitely means we're going an hour earlier than we are used to going. So don't be caught out. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this, please drop a like on the video. I really appreciate the support, and it helps tell YouTube to push the video out to other people. And if you're not yet subscribed, I'd love to have you stick around, so please consider doing that too. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.